Welcome in, guys, to our preview every single NFL team for the upcoming 2023 season. We are flying through these videos, and we're going to make our stop now to the AFC North. And we're going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals, who last year won the AFC North last year. I look at the Bengals last year, and you always look at the Bengals, I think, as a team that they do well in the draft. They always get some great hidden gems in the draft. I always feel like if you're a Bengals fan, especially in the recent years, since 2020, you've always got some really good hidden gems. I think in your team. I think if you're a Bengals fan, this is the best period of the Bengals fan ever. People say, "Oh, what about the '80s when they went to a Super Bowl and playoffs?" And so, yeah, but this is their best era, yeah. And if they can cap this championship window off with a Super Bowl win, then it just makes it great that the front office is in. Everybody's in the same motion. They want to win a championship, and that's what every NFL team should be: is winning a championship. Because that's the name of the fucking game. You look at the teams in the NFL that are dumpster fires, my Lions included, the Bears and everybody else who are dumpster fires. They're like, oh, if we win 7 and 10, and you have all these fucking crazy fans that will say, oh, if we win so many games and whatever. No, it's about fucking winning the championship. It's about winning a fucking Super Bowl, getting a Super Bowl ring, make sure that you could be in that next team to create that dynasty. Look at the Patriots. You look at the Patriots. You look at now recently, the last 4 years, the Chiefs, 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. You know what I mean? Like, that is the aim of the game. And what I like about the Bengals, especially in recent years, is that when they've picked up people in the draft and in the free agency, they've always had maybe some hidden gems, and they're like, I don't really know about that guy. But again, you see him, he gets a bit of time to gel in the team and the system, and with the head coach, Zach Taylor, and you're like, shit, this is a good addition. So, obviously, like I said, in previous years, 2021, 2022, they always had that slow start to the season, especially last season. You could really see that Super Bowl hangover they had last year. They really struggled last year, especially beginning of last year, to really get their foot going, but they did. They won the AFC North again, and then they got themselves in a play position. They had that playoff game with the Bills at home, and we all know what happened with DeMar Hamlin in the NFL at the audacity to actually fucking say, oh, let's play the game. No, we're not going to play the fucking game, because there's a guy who was fucking concussed and he needs medical attention just because you want to fucking play a game for TV rights. Anyway, and then after that, the Bengals lose to the eventual champions, the Cincinnati, the Chiefs, and we know what happens with the Chiefs. And then the season before that, they went to their first Super Bowl since like the 1987-86 season. Lost there to a Rams team that went all in. Going into 2023, the things that they needed to... in 2023, the draft class that they had, they got a first round pick late on in the first round. They got Myles Murphy, an edge rusher from Clemson. I'm a fan of him. I think he's a good talent. He's not my edge rusher that I would say... I'm not... Like, the edge rusher class, I look at Iosivas. He's a really good edge. I like Myles Murphy. I like it. I've seen his tape. I'm really a big fan of him. I'm really excited to see what he does in the NFL. I think it's a good pick that he goes somewhere like the Bengals and stuff like that. You have DJ Turner, cornerback from Michigan. This is a guy that I could see. Again, you got Eli Apple has been traded away to the Jets. So again, bringing in DJ Turner, unknown prospect. I think he would fit great in that defensive side of the ball for Cincinnati. So I think it's a great addition. Jordan Battle, who is a safety / linebacker. He can play in a linebacker in a safety position. But I think it's a good addition that they bring him in from Alabama. Then Charlie Jones, wide receiver from Purdue. I've seen him on tape. He's a good prospect. He's going to be great at QB3, QB2, QB3. Not QB2, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. I don't want to fucking say QB, whatever. Wide receiver, I look at Charlie Jones as a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. He'll probably get a good, maybe in his debut years, get a couple of cameos, but again, good addition. Chase Brown, again, I look at Chase Brown from Illinois, and he's that replacement from like a Joe Mixon. Like he could replace Mixon. You could trade him next year, and you could have Chase Brown go right in there. He's ready at the NFL level. He's ready to be a starting running back, in my opinion. Again, that's your next Joe Mixon replacement. But that is a good addition. Like you could trade Joe Mixon maybe next summer, give him one more year in Cincinnati, then trade Mixon. You've got yourself a ready replacement at running back with Chase Brown from Illinois. Then you have Andrei Larius. I don't know if I said his last name right, but we didn't. Sorry if I said his last name wrong. Wide receiver from Princeton. He could be wide receiver 3, maybe in the practice squad, but he's a good addition. A couple of other late picks here. Punt kicker Brad Robbins from Michigan, and then in the later drafts, probably going to be a reserve player. Maybe I don't know if he's going to make the 53-man roster squad, but again, he'd be a good addition if anybody gets injured. And that's DJ Ivey, cornerback, Michigan again. In the off season, they signed Nick Scott, who's a safety and a linebacker for the Rams. They got Cody Ford, who's a guard, and again, he's a good addition. You look at one thing that the Bengals were missing, especially in that Super Bowl 2021 season, was a pass, somebody pass protection. That's what lost them the game. There was that pass protection, and bringing in somebody like Cody Ford, who's a Super Bowl winner, that is a great addition to help and stop the pass protection, and he's going to stop from all these dead balls coming in. Again, you have Jamar Chase still in the mix. You have a franchise quarterback in Joe Mixon, and Joe Burrow. He's a franchise quarterback. You have a young head coach in Zach Taylor. Again, if I'm the Bengals, your championship window is now. This is your championship window. I said this about the Bills a couple of days ago. You have a championship window. You're only so many seasons you're going to go without till some of these guys move on, like your Burrows and your Jamar Chases, because they want to win championships. They didn't want to be the bridesmaid. They want to be the bride and win the rings. So you've got to go all in. You've improved on the defensive side of the ball, which was great. You've got more weapons. You've got an upcoming running back that I'm really excited for. You've improved in the trenches and protecting Joe Burrow. I know you did that last season with a heavy investment, but I think you've improved great this season by getting Cody Ford from the Rams. He's been there, done it. He is a Super Bowl champion, and he's going to help with that pass protection on the offensive side of the ball, on the offensive line for the Bengals. And where do I think they're going to finish? I think they're going to go deep into the playoffs again, to a divisional championship game, maybe a Super Bowl appearance. But I'm going to say, if I'm the Bengals, you've got to go deep into the playoffs, divisional round, stuff like that. So that is my prediction for the Bengals this year. I'm going to say the first in the AFC North, and then they go to the divisional games, divisional rounds in the playoffs, and I'll see what happens there.